Last year, the film industry brought in over $40 billion. And you know who ended up taking home all that money? That's right, the production companies. So today I'm going to start my own. With the help of creators on Fiverr, I was going to make an entire movie, or at least a short one, and take my rightful place among the Hollywood elites in... It's such a stupid line, I really don't want to say it. Hollywood. That's right, my movie was going to be understaffed, over budget, and most importantly, a tax loss. So without any further ado, I don't really have a title for this video. I guess I made a movie on using only Fiverr. Alright, so what are some of the things I need? I need a writer, actors, directors, people to film it, an editor, and then I probably also need someone to make me an original soundtrack. Obviously I couldn't do any of these things until I had my story, so I started by looking for a screenwriter. I'll write a professional screenplay pilot or short film. This guy is a Los Angeles-based screenwriter with experience in numerous genres including horror, drama, action, comedy, romance, thrillers, and much more. This guy's a New York City-based screenwriter. I currently have 2 TV pilots in the pitching process through my literary agent, and I work for the New York Times where I contribute. Goddamn, Paul Moon. That's impressive. But while impressive, it was also very expensive, so after scrolling through multiple cheaper listings, I finally decided to go with this guy. Now my guy might not have years of Hollywood experience or have worked at the New York Times, but he's an up-and-coming creator who's dedicated to his work and is just trying to make a name for himself in Hollywood. I'm gonna hire Willie Rapp for $15. I was then greeted with a thank you for your purchase page that required a prompt. Unfortunately, I didn't have a story, so I called my friend Zach. Literally anything. Just think of the first thing that comes to mind and I will do it.
Someone making breakfast and then their brother tries to eat their food.
Excellent. So I sent it in, and 2 days later, his script was really good. It was just a little too long. It was 5 pages, which roughly translates to 5 minutes of actual runtime. It was also around this time where I decided that I actually wanted to do an animated short, mostly because I couldn't find actors and directors on Fiverr. So I ended up buying another script from him, but this time it was a little different. See, I had the flexibility of animation being able to do whatever I want, but also animation is really expensive, so I couldn't make it that long. I also had to find a way to make back the $15. I love that I'm treating this like this is ever going to be profitable. Anyway, I had to find a way to make back the $15 that I lost on the first script, which meant scrapping my artsy short film and replacing it with a summer blockbuster. That's right, to fill up those cinemas and get butts in seats, I had to make something that everybody loves. A heist movie. At least 2 double crosses. And just like that, Willie Rapp got back to us with a perfect screenplay. Sure, maybe it wasn't perfect, and it was just a rip-off of Reservoir Dogs, but you know what? It was good enough for me. The next step of the process was to hire someone for voice acting. This is definitely one of the better things on Fiverr. There were various people of all ages, accents, and multiple languages, so it was going to be incredibly easy to cast my characters. That is until I found people doing celebrity impressions. Oh. See, the problem is celebrity impressions were ridiculously expensive. I'm talking like 20 times more than normal ones. But the celebrity impressions were done by professionals, so I would only have to hire one of them and they would do all the voices. That's also not to mention the fact that having a big name actor's voice in the thing, or at least someone who sounds like him, would bring people in droves to the cinema, which means more money, more profit, and more jobs for accountants. So of course I did it. I paid $110 for 168 words. And within a few hours, it was finished. Let's have a listen, shall we? That's incredible, it sounds just like him. Great work, Rick. So I left Rick a 5-star review and then moseyed on back to the search bar where I found someone to bring my story to life. I'm talking Foley. Those geniuses that make things sound like something they aren't. These people made the lightsaber. So as far as I'm concerned, they can do anything. I have found a Foley guy with over 150 reviews with all 5 stars. So I'm very hopeful that this will be excellent. I've got sound editing, sound design, Foley HQ, mixing and mastering, unlimited revisions, 3 to 4 days delivery from Venezuela. Honestly, I think that's probably the coolest part of this project is like I've hired people from all over the world. Confirm and pay. $47.25, delivery in 4 days. I have spent so much money on this video. But as the ancient proverb goes, you must spend money to make money. That's actually a real one. Usually when I say those, I make them up, but That one's actually been around since ancient Roman times. Meanwhile, in not-so-ancient Roman history, our Foley artist finished, and it was ready for my review. I just got the finished, full, I don't know. I got the whole video back from the Foley guy. Let's have a listen. I'm not going to make you go through watching me listen to this on silent again. All you need to know is that everything turned out fine, and it was finally time to look for an animator. Pulled up a few different choices. We'll take a look at what we can get if our budget was a lot higher. And then, of course, we'll pick the budget option. The first place I checked out was Modjo Studios, charging $2,100 for their premium option of 30 seconds. Unfortunately, my audio file was 2 minutes, so it would cost $8,400 to have them animate the full thing. The next place I checked was I don't even know where to start there, charging $10,000 for 15 seconds. Now look, I get it. Animation is a highly skilled profession that takes years of experience, hundreds or even thousands of dollars worth of equipment, and tons of time. I've rotoscoped lightsabers, okay? I know what it's like. Which is exactly why I'm investing in new and up-and-coming creators. Just gotta give them a chance, you know? Okay, so essentially, oh, are you kidding me? You're just gonna walk. All right, so essentially, the guy did the animation, but unfortunately, the audio actually switches between characters. So at the beginning, they sound like one character, but by the end, they sound like the other character. So obviously that wasn't gonna work. This was the first time that I'd told anyone to revise anything. There was a lot of back and forth with the animator trying to figure out exactly what was wrong with it. But in the end, they got back to me with the finished product, so I can't really complain. After 26 days of production, countless emails, and over $300 spent, the movie was finally done and ready for its first showing at the prestigious Cannes Film Festival in my living room. Thank you all for coming. It means a lot to me. Before we get started, I just wanted to give a moment of gratitude to all the people on Fiverr who helped make this possible. So, enjoy.
We were stitched up 6 ways to Sunday. Someone's getting stitches, all right. Flock of 5 cops showed up like before the alarm even went off. A rat? Where? Who made it out? You, me, Pink. But Pink's in a bad way. Am I gonna die? Are you the rat? Damn, you'll be okay. I got you, kid. I swear. We need to get him to a hospital. I agree. Where's Orange? And have you guys called Albert? Albert? Are you kidding me? How do I know it's not him who's the one who... Not Albert. Yeah, you're right. What about Brown? He was the driver. No. He's got downed. I tried to steal his wheels, but got stuck in the middle seat when I had to bolt. One last job, they said. I'm the rat. Can you please take me to the hospital? No, you're not. I'm an undercover cop. Wait, seriously? I'm FBI. So, did we catch a big fish? I don't know. Where is Orange?
Thank you. Thank you. Well, that about does it for that. Again, I'm spending more and more money on every single video, so please subscribe and share. Liking the video doesn't really make me any money, so, you know, do it if you want. But with that being said, I've linked everyone who helped me out on Fiverr in the description. So if you want to hire them, they're all down there. And as always, thanks for watching.